New York City's got a rhythm, a speed at which things move. But for Chris McCullough, he's developing his own beat. He's from here, the Bronx to be specific. But these days, he's spending a lot more time on the Upper East Side.
We're gonna do a little bit of legs today too, ain't your upper body. Alright.
Boogie down! We in the boogie down, bro! Pretty soon he be in the NBA. What I want is Knick tickets.
The NBA. A lot of kids have that dream. But this kid has a real shot. For a minute there, it even looked easy. But then things happened. Chris was a 5-star out of high school. One of those potential one-and-done guys. And for good reason. 6'10", long, athletic, skilled. That doesn't come around every day. He committed to Syracuse. Just like that other New York City dude, Carmelo.
What does this opportunity mean to you to play for Syracuse University?
It's a big opportunity to play. I'm ready to get on the court. I'm just anxious right now.
Chris McCullough.
Great move and reverse layup by Chris McCullough. He finishes with
Christmas into the lane for McCullough. Two-hand slam. Timeout. Holy Cross. Orange down 2. Hit ahead left sideline. Patterson. Look away. And a thunderous slam. McCullough brings it down from Patterson. Right at the rim for a tie game at 51.
We'll find out about Chris tomorrow and just hope for the best.
Starts the break at the other end. The freshman, Chris McCullough. Oh, he lands awkwardly and goes down. The big man would stay down. Chris McCullough would be helped off the court, would not come back.
News was released at 3 o'clock this afternoon. The news that all of Orange Nation feared that Chris McCullough tore the ACL in his right knee last night and will miss the remainder of the season. McCullough was injured with 12 minutes to play in the first half. He caught a long outlet pass from Michael Bennett.
No pain. No, good.
You swallowed all the last 2 days? No.
I always knew that I wanted to go to school for 1 year, so I set out to do that 1 year. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to be in parties and stuff. I could be in the gym, focus on what I got to do. That's to get to the NBA.
Yeah, I got a lot of phone calls like, you need to, tell him to go back. You need to, it was just, he was getting a lot of phone calls. I was getting a lot of phone calls.
Chris was faced with a tough decision. Should he keep his plans to go one and done and declare for the NBA draft? Or should he stay for another year at Syracuse?
Basically, I feel harassed. Like, you're the mother. You should make sure he goes back, and he will listen to you. But basically, I'm listening to him, and he's saying that I want to go now.
On April 2nd, Chris McCullough declared for the 2015 NBA draft.
Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Feel like you're getting stronger?
Yeah, knee definitely getting better too.
Hey, his upper body's getting a lot stronger. I mean, at this point, they were gonna cap him.
Oh.
How's your knee?
It don't hurt today.
All right, good. I mean, from the foam rolling yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, just roll up and down.
It's been 4 months since he tore his ACL, 4 weeks since he declared for the NBA draft, and now every day is the same, working on his routine, his rehab, his rebirth. Chris can't work out like other players at the NBA Draft Combine, but he'll still have a chance to interview with teams before the draft. Until then, it's a waiting game. The BX, the Boogie Down Bronx. This is where Chris is from, where his parents live. See, there was 4 years of prep school, then Cuse. Now he lives outside the city as he prepares for the draft. But this part of town made him, showed him a wealth of love, and will always be his home. So every day after rehab, he heads to his parents' place to wind down and to let the rush hour traffic die down.
I mean, depending on where I go, if I go to Brooklyn, that's I'll probably come back and do stuff in here, like programs and stuff like that. But I mean, I won't come back to live here.
Ready to go. Ready to go. We have a lot of memories, which I'll take with me. He always goes back to his old school, junior high school, just to say hello every time he's here and walk around and just be the person he was when he left. He never changed. Like, he's still the same person.
At the junior high that schooled 2 generations of McCulloughs, Chris shares news of the other big change in his life.
Oh, how beautiful. Oh, my goodness.
He just became a father.
And he looks like you, Beautiful. He's a big boy.
I was scared as hell to tell her though. I ain't gonna lie. I was on the phone with my mom, and I'm like, everything's cool, whatever, we hung up. And I called back like 20 minutes later, Mom, what's up, what you doing? She was like, oh, what happened now? I'm like, oh, no, just chilling. She's like, why you calling me back then? And I just told her. And she was like, so what you gonna do now? We got responsibility now.
The injury changed things. The baby changed things. But at the same time, nothing's changed. The plan was always to go to the league after 1 year. But instead of working on his court skills, he's working on his knee. Instead of training with a group of guys in Vegas, he's focused on his new family in Westchester. That's just the way life works out sometimes.
Oh, it's more responsibility. I got a son on the earth now, so someone else I take care of. So I just have to mature. And now I got a family, so I got to put food on the table. I gotta work extra hard.
Every week. All right, Chris, have a good one.
From our standpoint, the best surgeon for his injury, the best rehab was here. So it was kind of a no-brainer.
He's in boot camp right now, so this is really him just focusing on getting better and just preparing for the ultimate job interview of his life.
I haven't been able to play basketball since January 12th. So, that's the hardest thing right now, is not being able to play basketball, not going outside to shoot around.
Chris is on the road a lot nowadays. Just him and his thoughts. About everything and about nothing. Hoops, the draft, the past, his future.
There's never no plan B. Everybody would say you gotta have plan B. Well, not me. My plan A was to make the NBA, so I'm going to make that big.
Some are born with more gifts than others, and those who are given more are burdened with doing more, to take full advantage of their gifts and to forge their own way. And if they can ride through the bumps and bruises, more often than not, they may be able to find greatness along the way.